let's do a quick ride and check out the GT Street Performer in this bike check. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel, and thanks for stopping by. Hey, today we are doing a solo ride. My brother Bernie is playing tour guide today. That's the thing, you know, when you live in Hawaii, you live in such a beautiful place, people are gonna come and visit you. And Bernie's had his share of visitors this year, and he has some family or friends that are here right now, and so he's not available for a ride. But I thought I'll take the GT on a spin, and we'll do a bike check today. So pulled into the farm that is along the way on my normal ride, and we're just gonna kind of cruise in here for a little bit, and then the plan is to make it to that scenic point that I love the most, and kind of pull the bike on the side and show you a little bit more about this GT Pro Performer that we did. So stay tuned. So we like coming through here because it's not a lot of people. Sometimes there's people here walking their dogs, but you don't have to worry about cars. And the path is pretty well kept. I mean, there's spots in which there's some, you know, rubbish and leaves and stuff. You're gonna have to kind of be a little bit careful, but for the most part, I think the most thing you're gonna see are chickens. So let's see how many we can spot on this path today. Very rarely do I come across a cart. Yeah, this used to be a golf course, and then I think it just wasn't getting used enough, and they kind of shut it down, but they repurposed part of it as a farm. And I think you can get like tours here where you can come and check out all the different plants and learn more about maybe some of the native plants. Maybe I'll have a link in the description below. All right, so here's our chicken. Here's one. There's one. Usually they're with others. That's kind of strange that it's by itself, but let's see. This section not as nice. Okay, here are a couple more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 so far. 8, 9. Let's see how many. 9, 10, 11. Let's see, I'm gonna pop out on the main road and let's see if we'll see any more along the way. So that's what, 11 so far. 12. And there's 13 and 14. 14, 15 and 16. 16, okay, okay. And that's just a small, like, it's just a small number of what's really on Kauai. 16 in that one short path. We're almost out of it. Let's see if we get any more. Thought I heard something there, but I didn't see anything. There's a bunch in the bushes that you can't really see, but I'm only gonna count the ones that I can actually see. So I think we're at 16. Oh, look at the mother lode here. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, and a kitten. There's a little kitten. Lost count already. I saw the kitten and I lost count. That was over like 20. That was like about 6 to 8 right there. All right, we're gonna pop out here on the road. So what is that, about 22, 24? Did I miss it? Shoot, I just missed it. Oh no, it's right here. 22 to 24 chickens in that short span of time. All right, I'm gonna ride down this road that I haven't ridden down in a while. They repurposed this road. It was kind of used more for like the carts for like maintenance, but what they've done is they've kind of moved the golf course around, and so they've kind of made the road really nice, and it's it's more for like the guys playing golf to go get a quicker way to get to where the new golf course area is, because they're doing some renovations, but it's a little soft. Let's hope I don't eat it doing a one-handed bicycle ride through this area. But yeah, it's kind of nice over here. But we haven't been on this road in a while. Usually Bernie and I would always kind of use this road as a way to get where we wanted to go, but haven't really done that since they redid some of this road. And it put a lot more gravel, but that gravel also made it a lot more slippery. It used to be just more like hard dirt, but yeah, it's just soft gravel that's a little bit soft. And try not to eat it, because you can kind of hear the tires. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not even going that fast, man. You're like thinking like, what the hell, man? You call yourself a BMXer?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Hi. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yikes. The edges. The edges are super soft. So that's like 2 times. I almost crashed. Let's see. Gotta get it up this hill. Sun's in my eye, I can't see a thing. All right. Look at that. Beautiful day. Probably one of the nicest resorts. I love coming through here. Yeah, there's a definite issue with my drivetrain. Talk about it a little bit later, but I think part of it is we don't have the front and rear sprockets lined up too good, and so there's a little bit of play when I pedal, and maybe our mechanic friends have an idea on what we need to do to kind of fix that. But let's take a look at this view right now, because this is an absolutely gorgeous day. Look at this. Come on. Holy smokes. What a beautiful day. Look at that, come on. All right, let's take a closer look at this GT Pro Performer that Bernie and I built. This actually is that multicolored GT 26 that you can purchase up on the GT website. I have a friend, Riley, who bought that multicolor one, and he loves it. But even though he's Japanese, I think he's part Filipino because he likes all his colors. But I didn't, and so what I did was I had this frame stripped and powder coated, and so I tried to get it to match the yellow that was from back in the day. And originally I wanted this bike to be a tribute to Eddie Fiola and the bike that he rode. In that iconic shot in the magazine where he's sitting on the bike. He has his feet up on the bars, and he's just kind of like, sitting, looking all cool. I wanted a bike that looked just like that. So originally I wanted this bike, like I said, to be that Eddie Fiola tribute bike. The problem that we have is that Skyways don't come in anything bigger than 24. This is a 26. So the next closest thing that I could get to, Skyways are these mags, and they're by R4. And it's kind of like a hit or miss. I like them. I think they look pretty good, but some people don't. But again, this is the kind of closest that I could get to Skyways in a 26 inch. I think they also make them in a 29 as well. I put the old school like Comp 3 style tires on it. I think I might switch. I have GT tires though that have gum walls that I think I'm gonna switch to, just to give it more of that old school with the gum wall look. As you can see, as we were building this, we went out to Dirty Fest and talked to Morgan at Billet BMX, and he showed us these sick Gary Turner Billet BMX collab parts. And so Originally, I was gonna have it as a tribute bike with just, you know, kind of like era specific parts. But when I saw that, I thought, man, what a cool like way to use, you know, the Gary Turner with the GT Pro Performer. And so picked up their stem. And that's a Night Bike Company stem cap. And then we got, of course, the pedals. And then we also have the chain tensioners and the D's nuts. So all of these are all the parts. Oh, one more thing. There's a C-post clamp. That is Gary Turner Billet BMX as well. So we wanted to get kind of like everything in that collab, and I think it looks pretty nice. The cranks are redline cranks, old school redline cranks that we picked up from Planet BMX. They powder coated it, and so we were going to use this on the Skyway, but I think they match really well on this bike. Got kind of like that GT disc, power disc with just a sprocket that we picked up from like Pork Chop or something. We were going to use some brakes, old school brakes, but could not get it to kind of match. You got to do some different stuff. You need like a different adapter for these to use an old school brake lever with these newer caliper brakes. So we just kept everything with just calipers instead. And box brake levers. We got the Amy grips. Love the Unitrons. Blue over yellow. The GT donuts from Flight. I got the GT bar. Got like just a bent seat post. I don't think I need the bent seat post though, because this already sits back pretty far. So I think I'm gonna swap that out. Got the GT seat in black that came with the bike. And I'm gonna keep it on for now. Maybe pick up something in blue, or I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. I found this chain. It's kind of a yellow and silver chain. I thought that looked pretty good. I have, what is that? A 16 tooth freewheel in the back, the Originate. That's nice and loud. I like that one. And yeah, I guess the last thing is the Night Bike Company valve caps that George sent over. So thank you, George. But yeah, that's the GT Pro Performer. I'm wondering if you guys can help me with this. So for some reason, this chain has a little bit of play here like this, which is a good amount of tension. But as soon as I move it a little bit, super tight. I mean, super tight. Look at this. And you can just feel it, like it's hard to pedal. And I'm just feeling it when I ride. Like it's weird, like the cranks, when you pedal forward, like when it gets to like this spot, it just kind of like jumps ahead a little bit. I don't know why. And I don't know, maybe one of you awesome mechanics out there that know a lot more than I do can tell me what's wrong with that. At first I thought it might be the line of the chain. I don't know if the back is fully straight. It kind of looks like the back freewheel is kind of like turned more this way. Like it's more like in like this. And so it's kind of throwing off the I don't know, the angle of the chain. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Trying to figure that out. If you guys know, let me know. Drop that in the comments. So that's a GT Pro Performer bike check. Let me know what you think. Do we get all the parts down? Should I switch it up to spoked rims instead of these mags? And if you have any idea on what's going on with our drivetrain, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, hopefully next week we will be back with another video. And hopefully Bernie will be back and we can finish up the Torquer. But hey, until then, if you stuck around this long, Thanks for watching. Consider liking and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care of one another, be safe, and aloha.